$1.17 trillion. Everyday Americans, not corporations, not governments, teachers, nurses, veterans, the woman ahead of you in the grocery line. Maybe, if you are being honest right now, you. And here's what nobody's talking about. It's not because Americans are reckless, it's because this system was engineered, deliberately, by some of the most brilliant financial minds this country has ever produced. And the design wasn't meant to help you, it was meant to hold you. Today on Whymeric, the psychology, the math, the law, and the escape. All of it. But first, I need to tell you about a guy named Marcus. Marcus is a 34-year-old project manager in Atlanta. Good job, not reckless, just tired. Friday night, long week. He opens his phone, sees a jacket he's had bookmarked for 2 months, 40% off, and he thinks, I'll just put it on the card. That moment, that is where the trap springs. And here's why it's not his fault. A 2001 MIT study proved something banks already suspected. When you pay with cash, the insula, the brain's pain center, actually fires. You feel the money leaving. Credit cards bypass it completely. Same study found people paid double for the same item when using credit versus cash. If banks have known this since 2001, if they know your brain experiences plastic as painless, why would they ever want that to change? They wouldn't, and they don't. And there's a term they use internally for customers who actually pay in full every month. You're not going to believe what it is. Deadbeat. That's the literal, actual, industry-standard term for a customer who pays their balance in full. The person doing exactly what the commercials tell you to do, that person is a deadbeat to your bank. And their ideal customer carries a balance, month after month after month. Here's the math. $5,000 balance, 22% APR, the average today. Minimum payments only. How long to pay it off? Nearly 14 years. Over $6,000 in interest on a $5,000 debt. You bought it twice, and then some. But minimum payments are just the surface. What's underneath has a name that sounds almost beautiful, almost sophisticated. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you, most people have stared at it their entire lives and never actually seen it. Revolving credit. Sounds elegant, right? Here's what it actually means. Borrow a little, pay a little, borrow more, pay a little more, and never fully escape. Like a hamster wheel, except the hamster is your paycheck. Sandra is a dental hygienist in Phoenix, $8,000 on a card at 24%. A friend mentioned balance transfers, 0% for 15 months. Sandra moved the balance, thought she'd cracked the code. She didn't cut up the original card. 7 months later, $4,000 back on the original. 2 debts instead of 1, the clock ticking on the promotional period. Sandra has a master's degree. Sandra was caught by the credit utilization trap. Max out your cards, your score drops, decent loans disappear, so you apply for another card. The bank is rooting for exactly this. New card, new fees, new profit. Conspiratorial. The credit card holding Sandra's balance transfer, same parent company as the original. Now, what I'm about to show you has been sitting in your mailbox every single month, and you have never been meant to see it clearly. Picture your statement. At the very top, bold, minimum payment due. Below it, smaller, your total balance. Somewhere near the bottom, a little box showing the lifetime cost if you only pay the minimum. That little box, Congress had legally forced it there. The Credit Card Act of 2009. Before that law, zero obligation. They didn't include it for decades. But here's what the law couldn't fix. The statement is still engineered, behavioral science front to back, to make the minimum feel like the right choice. It's anchored at the top, formatted to look official. Our brains lock onto the first number we see. That number becomes the reference point. Not the total, not the lifetime cost. The minimum. Always the minimum. Pivot. Emotional gut punch incoming. Why do people who know all this still fall in? Finance degrees, financial advisors, every Dave Ramsey podcast. That uncomfortable, nobody wants to say it answer is next. Maria is a registered nurse in Houston, 14-hour shifts, 2 kids, $62,000 a year, which sounds okay until childcare alone costs over $2,000 a month, rent up 14% last year, tire blowout in March, broken molar in July. Both went on the card. Maria is not careless. Maria is navigating a gap. Wages, adjusted for inflation, have been flat since the early 1970s. Housing tripled, healthcare is a lottery, childcare in many states costs more than in-state college. Into that widening gap, credit cards moved in, quietly, conveniently, predatorily. A Federal Reserve study, more than a third of Americans can't cover a $400 unexpected expense without borrowing. $400. A car repair, a copay, a tire. If you've been blaming yourself for carrying debt, stop. You're not navigating a character flaw. You're navigating a system built for your financial dependency, not your financial freedom. But understanding the trap is halfway. Right now, the actual escape, and why most people do it completely wrong. Jamie had 4 credit cards, $19,000 total, tried the debt avalanche, highest interest rate first, mathematically optimal, quit after 6 weeks, not because it failed, because nothing felt real yet. Switched to the debt snowball, smallest balance first. 8 weeks later, $1,100 gone, closed, cut in half. The night Jamie did that, they felt something they hadn't felt in 3 years: momentum. Harvard Business School confirmed, fully eliminating a debt triggers a dopamine response measurably linked to higher completion rates. We're emotional beings, not calculators. The math that keeps you moving sometimes beats the math that looks best on paper. Credit score above 670, look into 0% APR balance transfer cards, 12 to 21 months of zero interest. Move high interest debt over, attack the principal directly. Transfer fee of 3 to 5%, compared to a 22% APR compounding every month. That math almost always wins. Cautionary, direct. The one rule: do not touch the original cards. Sandra's story is the cautionary tale. The 0% card is a tool, not a second chance to spend. One more thing, because beyond the strategies, beyond every number I've given you, there's a deeper reason this cycle is so brutally hard to break, and it has nothing to do with your income or your interest rate. Behavioral economists call it status quo bias, our resistance to change even when we know change would help. But it goes deeper. After years of debt, the debt becomes part of the story we tell ourselves, about our family, about people like us. And changing means revising that story, means admitting it was never true. If you've quietly accepted this is just how it is for you, that belief is the single most expensive thing the credit card industry ever sold you. More expensive than the annual fee, more expensive than the interest rate. The belief that you don't deserve better. You do, entirely. And the first step out is not a financial product. It's a decision to see the system for what it is, reject the story it wrote for you, and build something different, one intentional choice at a time. This trap is real. It was built by brilliant people with billions of dollars and decades of research. It was not built for Maria, for Sandra, for Jamie, for you. But it's not unbeatable. And now you understand it. Knowledge is the only leverage that doesn't charge interest. If this finally explained something you've been feeling but couldn't put into words, share it. The best thing you can do against a system designed to keep people in the dark is turn the lights on. I'm here breaking down the psychology behind why Americans spend, borrow, and believe the way they do. This is Whymeric. Stay curious, stay sovereign. See you next time.